Hey, what is up? Just decided I would do a draft real quick. Uh, just set up StreamYard as well. What's up? I'm not using it yet, but I did get that set up a little bit. We're here. We are going to do some Superflex. And I entered 10 slows for uh the $3 tournament. I maxed it basically in slows. So just got to look through those for a minute before we move on. Hey, what's up, Dirty and Scott? If we get enough people and the Superflex goes well, I might end up doing an eliminator if we can get it filled afterwards. Two will be my max tonight, but definitely going to do a Superflex first. We got looking through some slows here while we're waiting for a few people. See if anybody really pops in. Got Brees, Camara, BTJ, Nico, Worthy here. I don't have as much Addison as I want. So I'll probably take him. I don't know. I still have time on those. You did some eliminators. They actually have been filling pretty quick. Nice. Well, the stream shows that we're doing a super flex, so we will do a super flex, and we're going to enter a 20-second super flex, and we will enter in 10 seconds. And then we will try to find it in this mess, this absolute mess. All right, we are waiting on 20-second Superflex. Thanks everybody for coming in on short notice. I would have been live a little earlier, but one of the parents called, wanted to go out for dinner. Had a good time. Definitely worth it. Yeah, I haven't done any of the eliminators this week, but I definitely still plan on maxing it. Uh, so I'm gonna hit them a little harder next week. I with the Superflex puppy popping in, I wanted to see if I could take advantage of some of the ADPs. I feel like I did a decent job. While we're waiting, still just waiting on two. Let's look at some of these early ones I done and see if any of them turned out good. Johnny wanted money. Finn said maybe your daddy Art Smith will pay you. Johnny said, nah, I'm good. Happy to be a Finn. All right, let's look at this one. We got Lamar, Justin Fields, Milrow, and Rattler. Brees Hall, Hampton, Mixon, Caleb Johnson, Tracy, Marshawn Lloyd, Brian Thomas, Garrett Wilson, Ayuk, Burden, Kyle Williams, Tutu, Scantling. A rare share of Laporta for me. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Like these two be studs, and then one of those two start a couple games. Feels like that would be good. All right, so we are starting. We got another pick at the back end. We got the 9 spot. We have Isaac in the 10 spot. I think he's first time he's been in here. Beastie's been in several of my drafts. Hey, if you're just popping in, please smash the like for me. Already got 12 viewers. That kind of surprises me. Doesn't look like a whole lot of you guys got in here, so maybe... Oh, Scott. Scott Jung, right here. First time I've seen you in one of my rooms. Maybe I've just missed you. Have I missed you, or is this the first time you've got it? Because I see Scott everywhere. Yeah. So I did the total homer thing the other day, and I wanted to at least have one mega chief stack for this tournament just because I'm a fan. So I got Mahomes, Rice, Worthy, the Bo Nix bring back with a Pat Bryant bring back. Then Brashard Smith went early, so I took Elijah Mitchell. I much prefer Brashard Smith. And then I even added on Hollywood, and it doesn't look like a good team, but I have it. It's there, you know. Joe Burrow goes before Jalen Hurts. Scott gets himself a deal. I I don't have a share of my 30 drafts now of Joe Burrow, but I haven't been picking between 5 and 7 very often, and that he almost always goes there. And QBs absolutely matter in this. Now, I was hoping Chase would fall because I only have one share of him in this. It looks like this room's going to just destroy quarterback. Hmm. You know, by ADP, we'll go ahead and take Baker here. I prefer the running backs, but I did running backs early a lot. Now that the late quarterbacks have moved up in price, I'm going to take quarterback a little more often. This is the second draft. I must have missed you the first time. I'm sorry, guy. I tried to call it out. You should have yelled at me. I deserved it. Adding Hollywood is the best thing I could have done. Well, Thad, sometimes I know ball, Thad. Not all the time, but sometimes. Yeah, he Hollywood feels like a good click every time. Like it just always feels good. But yeah, like Baker feels pretty good, and with the way this has went, I'm very happy with whatever quarterback I get here at 16. Because Kyler, Bo Nix, and Fields are still available. I'm happy with any of those up here. Uh, like all of them are good. And I think I like the Bo Nix one. I mean, CMC, Puka, they're pretty good picks there too. But I definitely want to do this. With this guy going Mahomes at 6 and this guy going Burrow at 4, I feel like this room's going to be incredibly quarterback heavy, but maybe not. The whole back half avoided them. So we will see. But Jamar Chase, CMC is a fun start. I mean, Saquon, Genty's a good start. I mean, all the starts just feel fun in Superflex, don't they? Like almost no matter what you do, it feels fun. Just because it's unique. It's something you can't do in the regular tournaments. So Caleb at 17 is surprising. Yeah, I mean, in a room that quarterbacks are going like this, like all those go and then 3 went over here, like I understand that. And I believe don't the Bears play No, okay. I thought they played Minnesota in that 3 game stretch. They do not. It was what, Cleveland, Green Bay, and San Francisco? Yep. Honestly, one of the reasons I wanted to do this today is because I wanted to get my first Brock Bowers share in this tournament. And this spot would have been perfect for Brock Bowers. That's another reason I went with Baker and Bo Nix because Bowers half the time falls over here. And I mean, I'm not taking. I love Brock Bowers, but I'm not going to take him over Malik Neighbors, BTJ, or maybe not Neighbors. Maybe BTJ or Nico, but probably not those either. I do think that the elite tight end may be a little stronger in this format since wide receiver is so deep, like is a lot deeper, and you only start 2. It makes them worth a little less. So the elite tight end does make a little more sense to me in this. I'm not getting to it, but tight end overall feels less. So you basically have to like if you have an elite tight end, you need them like you almost have to just go 2, in my opinion, in this format. You got Jalen Hurts, Puka, BTJ. Somebody's hoping for a slide. What do we have left? Jonathan Taylor, Dak Prescott, Drake May. I mean, I will absolutely. I'll take Justin Herbert. It give me by week 12. I'll be a little hurt, but I like this. Mostly doing that. See if Lad pops back around, I can take Lad there. Have a hero, uh, wide receiver. If not, I just take a running back there. I'm done at quarterback. May end up like I still think even if you go three in the first, like if one of the backups that has a chance to start, like a Spencer Rattler or something, is available in the 20th, it it's almost no matter what, you just want to take them, right? Like it unless you're at one tight end at that point or something crazy. Because like if they start, like you're probably not going to get anything super valuable at that point. So if that player starts, like I mean Joe Flacco goes way earlier, but like let's say it's Dylan Gabriel is available. Like he did get drafted before Shadur. Not saying he's gonna end up starting before Shadur. I the Browns seem to like him more. So I'm getting something I love here. I'm getting either Jacobs or McConkey. I would prefer McConkey, but Jacobs would be fantastic as an like either one of these is fantastic. So I push Lad around. I get the hero wide receiver build with the three quarterbacks. At this point, since as you guys have been watching me a little bit, you know, in this format, you only start two wide receivers, and then you have your super flex comes from that wide receiver spot from all the other tournaments, and then you have two additional bench spots. So it just devalues wide receiver a little bit. But because I have Lad, now I can play it as an anchor, right? Like he is the guy. I'm just going to take shots on my other guys. So, like, if my next wide receiver isn't till like Rashad Bateman, I'm fine with that. I mean, if a value falls to me, I'll take it. But and then just play the double hero. But I definitely I prefer to go deeper at running back in this. So four of my next five, I'm gonna force myself to take a running back. I might mix one more receiver in. I might mix one more tight. I might mix a tight end in, but definitely need to make sure I get some RBs. So how's everybody's night going? Anybody doing anything exciting, or you just degenning out like me? We got 17 people in here. Thanks everybody for stopping in. Let's see what Isaac is doing. He got no quarterbacks yet. He's playing the late round lottery. Like I haven't done a team like this to where I build out my roster and then just take like eight quarterbacks at the end. Like I do want to do a single team like that just because. Full degen mode. Just finished four in a row. Nice. Yeah. After this, I do think I want to try one eliminator, and then I'll have to leave. That would be the max I could do today. All right, we got Omari and Hampton double. Yep, why not? Let's stack it up. We got the mega stack here. Feels good. There is one player that if it comes back around, I will almost avoid my what I was saying, and I will do that. That player, I'll just say it. I don't care if it gets taken. We like I would take Mike Evans if he comes back around to pair with Baker, and then I could just hammer running backs, right? Just not take the elites because I have a lot of the elites already, and the guys like Chase Brown, Brees Hall, Chuba, Mixon. I have a lot of Mixon in this, but I think Mike Evans here like would be awesome, very good. The running backs are going pretty crazy. I mean, it's either Evans or Harvey. So like I made these rankings before things really shifted, and I was way ahead on a lot of the running backs. I do need to go through and redo these because the running backs have mostly went up the board like they should. So I definitely will Monday or Tuesday go in and redo those. And for those of you who actually follow me, I go live 4 p.m. every day during the week. This week, 4 p.m. Central, that is. This week, I'm debating. I'll let you guys decide. I have a guest coming on at 5 p.m. Central. I'm debating on if I should just start 1 hour late. I think I want to start 1 hour late because I know Emo Cowboy and Fantasy Sanctuary does a draft at usually about the same time that I start on Mondays. You give them that airspace. And then I just start at 5, and Best Ball Guy will be coming on this channel. Very excited for that. He said he could come in at 5, so assuming everything still lines out, I think it'd be a little better to just wait until it's both of us for the whole time. Yep, and you are right. Super flex time. After this, Ben, we will probably try an eliminator. Uh, that's what I was talking about. Like, I'll let the chat vote in that. Also, if you're just showing up, smash the like, and if you are watching for the first time and you enjoy, hit the sub button. Also, on the Twitter side, if you could, I know a lot of you guys watch me. Like, I see 70 some, 80 some views minimum on all of my stuff from that side. If you could come over to the YouTube side, give me a sub, it would help out tremendously. All right, so I have my double anchor wide receiver here. I have to smash running back now. Like, unless, like, if Kittle was available, maybe, but I'll probably go 3, maybe even 4 tight ends here. We will just click the green button and just sit on the green button. And probably the next 5 picks will be running backs. We will do we want to do that? No correlation anywhere. Yep, we will just smash Travion. No bye week issue, no correlation issue, no correlation that I'm missing. So right now we have a 3-2-2. This is a super flex. We got Baker Mayfield, Bo Nix, Justin Herbert. We got Amarian Hampton, Travion Henderson, Lad McConkey, Mike Evans. Now, I know I shouldn't take Cortland Sutton, but if Cortland Sutton makes it back around, I could have the number 1 stack for all 3 guys. I could do that, and I could have this team being a stop at 5 wide receiver team. Yeah, you think it's named Harold Fannin? Like, Ben he loves Superflex too. How many Superflex have you done? Have you done more than me? I'm gonna guess you have done more than I have. But I've done quite a bit compared to the field, so we'll see. I don't get to Demont as much as I would like because I love Quinshawn. I've been trying to get myself to take a little more Caleb Johnson. I 100% prefer Quinshawn and Tony Pollard over Caleb Johnson. But I'm going to go ahead and take a share of Caleb here. I don't want to be at 4%. I'd like to be at like 6 or so. So I just need to make sure I take a share or 2 of him. All rookies. What could go wrong? What could go wrong with 3 rookie running backs? You know, you got he has very like Jalen Warren as competition. Stevenson's not as dangerous, but then Najee will probably eat into the role a little bit. But we have Bo Nix stacked, or Bo Nix is not stacked. Herbert is double stacked with the lead receiver and the running back. And we got Baker Mayfield stacked with Mike Evans. We have no bringbacks yet. We'll worry about that later in the draft. I do have ideas of who I would like to get for the bringbacks. Like I debated for a minute to go Mixon over Hampton, but I much prefer Hampton, especially with Herbert on the team. Team correlation always trumps week 17 correlation in my book because the team correlation allows you to spike through the playoffs to get to week 17 a little better. And if that stack hits, it also assists your advance rates. Tyler Shuck goes at 99. That feels like about where he should go. Let's see what Isaac has done. He took Jackson Dart, only one quarterback so far. What do we have left? Pretty grim. Pretty grim. I wish you the best, sir. I wish you the best. Now, I'm assuming he's going to do a certain something here pretty soon. We'll see if he ends up doing it. I won't say anything in case some of these other people are watching. But it's something I've done before, not with no other quarterbacks, but yeah. All right, let's look at the running backs. There's two I really like left. We'll go ahead and take Scatabo. I love him. We know that. I'm not a shoop, but I love Scatabo. Like, I'm not Chad Candles. Chad Candles also loves Scatabo. I really like Scatabo, but I'm not on the restraining order list or anything. Like, I'm not quite there. We got Scott here. Let's look over what he's done. He's got Jalen Hurts, Puka, Brian Thomas, Michael Penix, James Cook, Terry McLaurin, Kenneth Walker, Zay Flowers, Isaiah Pacheco. That's a really strong wide receiver room. Curious how many more you add. Like, that's close, if bye weeks are good, to being able to stop with one more in this format. With the two wide receiver start and having that start, like, only needing the two, like, it's no different than drafting a 5 running back team in the other formats, right? So do we want to just do the New York Giants backfield thing? I mean, we could lock that up. We could take a sharp share. I think we go ahead and just lock up that room. We're a little weaker at running back, so locking up a room no matter what makes some sense. There's not a whole lot of draft capital here. It does have a little bit of an issue with the bye week also being there, but I'm probably taking 7 or 8 running backs in this, so I am not worried. There's a lot of wide receiver value left, though. A lot. I'm probably going to smash a receiver on the way back through. Ladd McConkey, Mike Evans is a really good place to start, but one more decent guy will make me feel pretty good. And then just tack on like 4 guys late. Don't need to touch quarterback at all. Isaac goes Daniel Jones. I like that in this. Take a Daniel Jones, or may end up starting the season. Jackson Dart. I'm not a big Russell Wilson fan, but he is a pro. We'll see how long he lasts. I was wondering if he was going to go with Russell Wilson at 111. That's the thing that I've done before that I wondered if he would do. When I kind of got boxed out of quarterback, I just went with two from the Giants and saying, well, the Giants, well, I had neighbors on that. So, I mean, Malik Willis is an awesome last pick. I've been doing it a little. I haven't done it with Mariota yet, but Mariota is an awesome one. Joe Milton's one that I see people do that I really like as well. I'm tending to actually tack on Spencer Rattler all the time. Like Rattler for some reason, but and Kenny Pickett. actually it almost goes undrafted. I've taken Mason Rudolph a time or two. Hey, what's up, Victor? Thanks for stopping in. But like, there's so many quarterbacks that are draftable. Like, Will Howard's probably draftable. I'm not saying it's a great pick, but it is a pick that has some potential. All right, so the wide receivers, yeah, I've been doing a lot of this. Take Tyler Shuck here, and then in round 18, you just take Rattler too, and it's incredibly cheap. Yeah, this is one of the wide receivers I actually wanted was Jaden Higgins for the bringback. I don't want all of my wide receivers to be on the Herbert team. I wouldn't mind a super stack, but I definitely need one more that's not like I feel like I need my team to not only be Chargers at that point, and hopefully, if Tootin falls back around, I'll just take Tootin. Absolutely, but Tootin won't make it all the way back around. Yeah, Zach Wilson's a good hit too. There's a lot of really good players down there. I mean, we're down here. We have Tootin. We have Agbuka. I mean, Agbuka is kind of a fun pick. Mark Andrews is pretty solid here too, right? I don't have a tight end, so I'm taking Tootin or Andrews. We're taking Tootin. We aren't messing around. We love rookies. Look at this. Hampton, Travion, Caleb, Cam, Tootin, Higgins. Might be a few too many rookies. I'm going to have a lot of really old, boring guys at the back end of this draft. I'll tell you that. This is this is one of those teams that you're like, I've not drafted this player since I drafted two shares of him in the big board, maybe. But Kareem Hunt, like this is a team that you look at and you're like, maybe it could use Kareem Hunt, and that's never a place you want to be. Like, I honestly think that Caleb Johnson, Travion, and Hampton should be viewed as just starters. So, worst case scenario, they're going to split time. They may have a rough start to the season, but they should have plenty. Now, Scatabo, I don't think it's going to take him time to get in, but it could. Tootin as well, like it could take him a few weeks to get ready, and then he explode. But I'm not sure. We will find out, right? So let's look once again at these late quarterbacks. Like Malik Willis, as he said, as Dirty P said, Mariota and Zach Wilson, like it wouldn't be impossible to take Will Levis. If you end up with like Rashee Rice, like a last round uh Gardner Minshew's not the worst idea as well. Like just taking a backup of your stud receiver in the 20th round, if you have nothing else to do, is, in my opinion, fine. Eugene Wilson starting to look appealing. Yeah, that was a guy on the Packers last year. Hey, what's up, Steve? How we doing? We were discussing you and well, you, Chad Candles, and your sister got brought up at this point. I was just saying I'm not quite at the level of some people, but I do have a problem. All right, so I kind of want Garendo, but I think I'll do the adult thing and take Rashad Bateman. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take Bateman here. I got probably stop at five wide receivers here, but with Bateman, Evans, McConkey, and Higgins, like I feel really good about that. What do you mean? What happened? I just tried something a little different. We got Baker, Bo Nix, Justin Herbert, and then we stacked both Baker and Justin Herbert with their pass catcher, and then we just started running back late, and we have too many rookies, but that's a thing. We don't have a tight end yet. Probably need to get it. Oh, just Cam Scatabo. I drafted Scatabo. You know, you can't draft Cam Scatabo and not mention the Shalps. Like I can't do that anymore. Uh no, like I was actually in on Scatabo like before the big board as well. Like I'm like, man, this guy's way better than everybody's acting like he is. Like he really does just look better. Now, I could take Garindo here, or I could take the bring back. I think I'm going to take the bring back here. The bye weeks all are different. So if I take, I'm going to be done at these five wide receivers. We got Lad McConkey, Mike Evans, Jaden Higgins, Rashad Bateman, Hollywood Brown. Only have to start two, all different bye weeks. The top two stacked. We got bringbacks with those two. We like I feel pretty good about that. Like I'm not taking a lot of the receivers, but this feels pretty strong. Bateman a nice bring back for Malik Willis and Eugene Wilson. I haven't seen any buzz on Eugene Wilson, but yeah, the Marshawn Lloyd stud is pretty bad. If you believe what Davis Maddock was saying, I haven't seen that report. I don't see why Maddock would be saying that and it not be true. So it's probably true, or he read a report or somebody got him. Because that does happen. It is the internet. People do like to troll. Yeah, I'm definitely I was pretty in on Marshawn Lloyd. I'm definitely tapering off a little bit. Um, and Eugene Wilson and the other guy, what was his name? Brooks. I can't remember his first name. Brooks. He was really good. Like he looked really good last year too. What was Brooks' first name? Chris maybe? Yeah, Chris Brooks. Yeah, he looked pretty good when he played. Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was it. I didn't want to say it for sure until I seen it. So what do you think? Do you think I went too heavy at wide receiver? Do you think this is good enough to stop? Would you put a sixth on here? I don't think I have to put a sixth. I think if I can, I will. You sprinkled in some Wilson? Nice. Nice to know. So I'm going to just take a tight end here. I I know that's a lot of rookies, but I don't hate it because Hampton, Henderson, and Caleb Johnson should all have pretty solid roles pretty early, right? Well, the tight ends are all going. We'll go ahead. We'll stack up K. Dotton, and this is probably going to be a four tight end build. Maybe just three. It's probably just a three tight end build because of the format. Internet trolls, never heard of them. Yeah, exactly right. I'd probably went to the 20th round and go with wide receiver. Typically, there's fallers, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Like, I feel perfectly fine. I assumed you would think this would be more like this is stronger than the rooms we were building, and I do. I probably do want a little more help at running back, just because it is a more important position here, and I have to take at least two more tight ends. Probably two. This Jawan Johnson even went. I was kind of hoping I'd get him. What's up, Meat Gazer? I'm I'm a fan. I am an absolute fan of this contest. This is my 30th Superflex draft. So after this, we're gonna close this poll. Most people think it's 50-50 on the poll on Janu getting traded. Uh, so it went up to 57% on no. We are going to do a new poll for second draft. Once I just once I mean, we're gonna take Jalen Wright for the bringback, and then second poll will be second draft, Superflex or Eliminator. It is up to you. I've only done one of the stronger wide receiver drafts. Took one of the third and one of the seventh. Then waited, took three more. Nice. Yeah, what I did is I took Herbert, saying that if McConkey makes it back, I'm taking him. If he doesn't, I'll just take a running back there, right? And McConkey came back, and then I probably actually prefer Mixon over Hampton, but because I had Herbert, I went with Hampton. And then it came back around. I'm like, you know what? Let's just double it up. Let's just have some fun. Yeah, and Keaton Missile is a guy I've been mixing in the whole time. Um, I prefer him to Justice Hill, but I do take a very little Justice Hill. But Hill definitely is going to start with the role. But if Missile is what he was 2 years ago, or I guess it was 3 years ago now, right? Like his rookie season, like he could be a problem. Even for like if he's as explosive as he was that year, he could even be a problem into Derrick Henry's role. Like, because that man looked incredible for that 3 week call. Who's late? Not who. That nope. Elam is great for stream because six can advance. Yeah, exactly. And I'm probably gonna do several Elam drafts this week on stream. Uh, I'm not sure what BBG and I will be doing on Monday. I'll let him choose what he wants to do. BBM's perfectly fine. If he'd rather do a sprint, I would prefer a sprint. I know he loves sprint, so I'll get a hold of him. I'm not sure yet. As long as it's not a big dog, I'm up for it. Pretty much. I ain't got that big dog money. I ain't there yet. All right, so I need a tight end for sure. I mean, Pat Bryant's just screaming at me, right? Um, yeah, we'll take Javian Sanders. We'll take Sanders here. If Bryant comes back around, I'll add him on. If he doesn't, oh well. He doesn't. Isaac knows what he's doing. Like I could have done that and stacked up Bo Nix, but naked Bo Nix isn't the worst thing. I'll let you guys sprint. I got smoker's lung. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't mind doing whatever he wants to do. So I definitely look forward to it. So yeah, we're gonna probably take one more tight end here. They're starting to go. Tight ends tend to die. Everybody knows you're getting three in this, so they go quite a bit earlier. I could just get the big stack and take Conklin. I think that's what I want to do, but Arroyo is so enticing here. But we're gonna go ahead and take the stack. We're stacking out that game pretty big. So hooty hoo, right? So Dobbins is a fine pick. I don't ever really take Corum, but I haven't taken him yet. I do need to mix him in a little. Taj Brooks has been getting some coach speak. Estime is somebody Estime may be the player that I need here. Like somebody who could end up being kind of a problem early in the year for a week or two. Like we don't know what's going to happen with the Harvey thing. Sean Payton does Sean Payton things. I understand late in the year Harvey is probably the pick, but this team doesn't really need late in the year at running back. It might need somebody early. Mind Hunt, what is that? M in Minnesota Headhunter. That's what it is. I remember that name now. I've seen Minnesota Headhunter in some of PPR Tyler's streams, I believe. Uh, Sorry if I didn't give you the shout out. Let's look and see what Scott Jung's been doing since then. Like, he went down here to Zay Flowers, Pacheco, Russell Wilson, Evan Ingram, Tyler Warren, and Chig. Jameis Winston. I like Jameis Winston as a dart down here. Estime, hell nah. I mean, Estime might have been, but he isn't the guy I need because he ain't on my team. You know, even with these three stud quarterbacks, Spencer Rattler feels fine, right? What's up, Steven? So, do I want to take Spencer Rattler here? Like, I think, I'm pretty sure Spencer Rattler is going to, like, he has a pretty good chance to start some games, right? What 18th rounder is the guy you need? We're going to take, yeah, we're going to go ahead and add Spencer Rattler on there. Just in case he ends up starting later in the year for some reason. Or even early in the year. Who knows? Like, injuries happen. Rattler is probably the one or two there. Hey, what's up? Looks like Superflex is being dominated in the polls here. So we will do one more. It will be a Superflex. We will be doing a 20-second pick clock. And we will wait until... We'll probably just queue up short. We'll queue up once this draft is over. That's because Drafters Mini isn't on the poll. Yep. I will start doing a few of the Drafters $2 here and there. Would it be? No, it wouldn't be that surprising. He started off last season pretty good. So part of the reason I did that is so I could do this. More rookies. We have a problem. This is a problem, guys. We have 8 running backs. We have 6 rookies. Somebody has an issue. Somebody likes them young. All right, we got a 4-8-5-3. We got Baker Mayfield, Bo Nix, Justin Herbert, Spencer Rattler. Running backs, Hampton, Henderson, Caleb Johnson, Scadabo, Tyrone Tracy. We stacked that up. Secured 1 running back. Bayshaw Tootin, Jalen Wright for the bringback, Devin Neal. Wide receivers, McConkey, Evans, Higgins, Bateman, Hollywood Brown. All kinds of correlation in there with a... I think Bateman is a solid receiver for this. Like, I think he actually produces a little bit of floor. And then we got Cade Otton and Conklin stacked up, and Jatavius Sanders by himself. Not my best team, not my worst team. It can work. It can absolutely work. The wide receivers, only 5 of them, only need to start 2. Every bye week is completely different. So if any of the bye weeks lined up, I would have went 6. But because none of them did, I went ahead and went 5 because I have a bunch of capital there. All right. Elijah Moore, Elijah Mitchell, Burton from the Bengals. Now, Burton is somebody I'm going to start mixing it. Not often, but on Burrow stacks and stuff, absolutely. All right. We are going to enter a Superflex puppy, 20 seconds, and we will be entering in 10 seconds. Anybody who's just popping in, if you could smash the like for me, that would be awesome. Well, we were down to 1 when I popped in here, so I think a lot of you got in right before I did. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Bateman is underrated. We got a top 4 pick. Steve got the 101. I got the 104. Minnesota Headhunter got the 108. And that is it. If I didn't call you out and you are in here, yell at me, but call me names. It's deserved. What do we think Steve's going to do at the 101? Do we think Steve's going to take Camp Scatterbo at the 101? Oh, yeah, yeah. How was your vacation, sir? Did you have a good time? I fired up a whole bunch of slows for those who've seen that. I that's the one gripe I have is I wish that instead of active drafts tab, it was like a slow draft tab. Like I want a slow draft tab. So be only because on browser, like the location thing doesn't work for a lot of people, and it never works for me. So I have to enter on my phone, which means I have to rifle through all of them to find one. Oh man, he I fully expected Cam Scatabo there. What's wrong with you? Jaden Daniels at the 4 spot. Love it. My number 2 overall pick in this format. Now, that is what I like in my heart. I still take Josh Allen at the 101 because I don't want 0. He might take it. He might take it out of Thielen. That's round 2. Don't get ahead of yourself, Steven. It goes Cam Scatabo, it goes Adam Thielen, and then Trey Harris, right? Maybe on the turn. Yeah. I queued a bunch of slows for the Schnauzer. That's the way to do it. All 10 of them? Or all 20? Like the Schnauzer's an awesome contest. It really is. 100,000 to first, $60 max to enter. Like you get 20 teams to sweat. Like that's fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, like why wouldn't you? If you live in somewhere that you can't, like why wouldn't you do that? That it just makes sense. If Illinois ever Yeah, I was worried at Mayfield today when it was 93% yesterday. So I put all of them as I went to bed last night. I just hit 10 times and I'm hoping I'm hoping it fills in the next day or two or else I would have wanted to wait. Well, some of them like the Hound Dog and stuff, they were fast only. I think Hound Dog was only 30 seconds. Um, wasn't the Pug also? Pug was 20 and 30 seconds, I believe, but no slows. And I would love if that's just the theme. That all of the really fun tournaments like that, none of them are slows. Like all of the little tournaments, like the 18K, like all the pugs and stuff like that. Like I think that would make a lot of sense. What do we have coming back here? That's a lot of quarterbacks. I might get something fun, like a CMC Jaden Daniels or a Puka. Sign me up. Absolutely, sign me up. Christian McCaffrey, Jaden Daniels. I like it. Next time I go, yeah, I'm cool with that. Like as long as I still have entries in the tournament and it's a tournament I'm planning on doing slows. So I'm only gonna be doing slows mostly. Like I'll do a couple with you, but like I'll only do mostly slows. I'm waiting until the end of the tournament that have them, and then I'm gonna do five to 10 of them that way, just to have different information. Herbert already went. All right. Drake May time, baby. Steve over here ruining the draft. I mean, I fully expected Adam Thielen to be off the board. I'm like Adam Thielen, Bryce Young was what I was expecting. Did the Hound Dog have slows? Oh, that's right. When they release those, they release them with X amount of slows, X amount of fast a lot of the time. So if the slows fill, like if all they may like pull some later and adjust the stuff, I believe. I don't know if they're like hard set on only this or only that, but yeah, they do launch with a limited number of each because they have to limit they have to set that when they launch it. But I mean, honestly, Jaden Daniels, Drake May feels awesome. Does BBM not have slows right now? I could swear BBM had slows. I'm pretty sure Steve had slows, but maybe not. Maybe he didn't. Like I just always make sure I don't click slow on accident. I did that one year. It was not great. Uh, I autoed a couple picks on Friday. I forgot about them while I was at work, but I've actually been going in and queuing up players whenever I'm within like 6 picks. So luckily I did that because, and all of the drafts were early on. So if it did just auto something, it's recoverable no matter what. Jaden Daniels, CMC, Drake May feels good though. The Schnauzer might run out of slows soon for the puppy. I believe it was 98% ish when it was done with slows. Okay. Yeah, I thought it did. Maybe it ran out at the time or something, and I don't know. Nice. Um, they have a so drafters right now has a early bird bonus. Like you know how last year everybody was complaining because they gave all the bonuses late. They have an early bird bonus right now. If you go to drafters and look it up, you'll be able to see what it was. Come on. Come on. You know you don't want Nico, guy. You know you don't want Nico. All right. We're having some fun here. We got Nico at pick 45. Look at this. Nico pick 45. Okay, nice. Who says no to pick 45 Nico? What what is the great news? Okay. I did hear Numi say on Pete's After Dark that rookie sophomores are coming soon. Oh, nice. Yeah, that is an insane value. And nobody took a quarterback and bails me out? Or do I take my boy? Do I do it? Do I do it? I'm just going to take Cam Ward. I'm going to do the safe thing, not the fun thing. We already have the fun thing. We got Nico Collins at pick 45. We got CMC at pick 21. I mean, we had to pull Drake May up to pick 28, but I'm fine with that. Yeah, Ward was definitely the right answer, but sometimes the fun answer is the right answer, and this was almost a fun answer time, right? Like you have to have if you're not having fun while you're drafting, why are you doing it, right? Like I wouldn't have minded had those two and then taken like three quarterbacks on darts later, like a like even taken dart in the next round because Rasheed Rice is an animal. But I have a lot of Rashee Rice, so I need to talk myself out of it when I can. I looked at I've only done uh 10 faster or fast drafts, but I had 8 shares of Rashee Rice because Rashee Rice goes at pick 40 something there. I know that running backs are a little more valuable, but like it is PPR. That's weird. Like, wasn't rookie and sophomore last year uh before the draft? Or did it happen after the draft? I think I like it after the draft more because you have the landing spots and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, this team looks good. Oh, do it. Oh no, you took him. How dare you not give me even more value? What are you guys doing to me over here? Chuba, we're gonna take Kenneth Walker over Chuba, not because I like him more, because of bye weeks. I'll take him. I'll take Chuba on the next one, or James Conner, or Travion. Any of these great picks, or George Kittle even. I'll take a George Kittle. I'm not scared of no George Kittle. Steve will take George Kittle though. He sees the value of George Kittle in the sixth here. Steve knows what he's doing, and he's got Brock Purdy. Why would he not take George Kittle? Yeah, exactly. Not gonna have a lot of them, but you already have Purdy, so you might as well do it. Oh, they did too. Okay. Yeah, I didn't. I wasn't playing 3 years ago, so think I want to do 50 drafted before. All right, we will go with James Conner. Actually, wait a minute. What am I doing? I took Drake May. All right. Love see. Yeah, right. I was like, wait a minute, Kittle's here, and then I look at your team. I'm like, oh wait, you got Purdy. He's taking him. Uh, we've only gotten a small sample of Rice. I'm just a believer in what he was doing last year. Translating again, that offense being better overall. Like they had so many issues last year. Their offensive line will probably be worse, which is probably good for the passing game, right? Like they they're all their as long as their weapons on are healthy. Like if their offensive line isn't that great, doesn't that mean that they're just going to pass way more and become like a yeah? I just think that they're gonna be an actual show this year. Need more worthy. Looking at BBM exposures, I have 20% rise. Zero worthy. I'm at I'm at well in BBM specifically. I've only done 5 drafts. I'm 66% rise, or I've got 3 shares of my 5 drafts. The entire reason I did 5 when I did them was to get Rashee Rice at like 36. I have a really I have a I think it was Nico BTJ Rashee Rice Chase Brown team. I built a Saquon Mahomes HN JT team. Oh, that feels awesome. That doesn't feel fine. That feels great, sir. That is false advertisement. Get a hold of yourself. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. We'll go ahead and take our second wide receiver in Calvin Ridley. And then if Pollard makes it back, which he won't, we'll take him. I'm okay giving up. Like, I have CMC, right? And I have Nico. Like, Nico and Ridley are pretty strong. Let's peek in at tight end real quick. We got. I don't know what that was. If you guys are hearing feedback or something, let me know. I heard something come through my mic, so 60 BBMs? Damn. Liam had 55 or something like a week ago. I hope they keep Superflex contests coming all summer. Yeah. They're they are my favorite too right now, but I don't know if it was only Superflex. Like, I just want to do a bunch of Superflex either way. I if it was something that was available at all points, I don't know how into it I would be. Like, I definitely want like a Superflex Hound Dog or something, right? Like, I want some of those, like, not just big field Superflex. Like, I would like a golden Superflex. I don't know if they did a golden but Superflex last year, but I would a golden but Superflex would be a lot of fun, and like a pug Superflex would be fun. Oh yeah, what is that? 26 likes. Let's go, everybody. Pop-up stream. Wasn't sure. We've had 73 people pop in on the YouTube side. I can't see what the Twitter side is. It looks like I have 18 viewing currently on Twitter. We got 27 likes. If you guys like the content and you're over on the X side or Twitter, pop into my YouTube. Just type in that name, Who Hames, into YouTube, and it should pop up, and give me a sub. That would be fantastic for me. And eventually, I will start doing actual clips and stuff. I'm just working on a few other little things before I actually start doing them. So it'd help you out as well. I think they'll definitely keep Superflex going. They made the Superflex puppy 4 times bigger this year. Yeah, absolutely. Even some other non-standard contests would be fun, right? Get my urge out at big board. Man, a Superflex big board contest would be awesome next year. Like a smaller, like a War Room style Superflex. That would be fantastic. That would be awesome. Okay, they did. I thought they might have done golden because I think I only got into the Pomeranian and the puppy. Don't do it. Oh, they did it. They did the thing, guys. I, f- I just have so much. I'm going to go ahead and take a receiver here. I'm going to play this a little different than normal. I got an anchor right here in McCaffrey. Kenneth Walker should be really good. These other two are fine. I usually don't get a really good tight end, so if Andrews comes back, I'll take him. Trigger happy. I ain't saying if I told you they did have 2 years ago. What did they have 2 years ago? A 4 wide receiver triflex? Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take Mark Andrews there. So right now we have a 3-4-3-1. Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Cam Ward, running backs, CMC, Kenneth Walker, Travion Henderson, Pacheco, wide receivers, a 21 pick discount on Nico Collins, an 8 pick discount on Calvin Ridley to stack, and then Matthew Golden another 7, and then Mark Andrews at tight end holding it down. I really like this team. Going to try to barbell BBM. Had 50 finished before schedule drop. 50 slows running through June and July. I think this barbell strategy actually sounds really good. I hadn't really ever thought about it, but yeah, it feels awesome. Yeah, a big oh, how about a bigger board Superflex? There we go. Like I think the War Room is the right price point that people would really like it. Did they? I hope they bring it back. I hope Superflex goes well enough this year that big board next year has Superflex. I know Numi said they have some things coming, but did not elaborate. Yeah, like the worst thing that can happen is they roll something out we don't like, and then we don't play it, right? Like other people can play it and they can love it. It doesn't matter if they drop a contest that I'm not a fan of. That's probably a good thing because that means I'm going to spend less money. Uh, so like it's like, oh, that's one I don't feel like I need to play. Like that's a good thing to me. I can't be blamed for taking Scatterboo. That no, you can't. Like I forced myself not to because I'm like 50 some percent Scatterbo in this contest. I have to stop. Yeah, that it is a crazy Nico discount. And then Steve got the crazy Kittle discount, right? I just had to have a running back, so I took Walker. But yeah, do I want. I'm going to go ahead and take this guy. And then hopefully this guy comes back. But we'll see. Looks good so far. I wonder how must start at tight ends would change ADPs. What do you mean? Oh, two tight ends? Two tight end starts would massively change ADPs. Like Brock Bowers would be a the would Brock Bowers be the 101? Like two tight end starts, Brock Bowers moves up. Like I may put like me personally, I may put Brock Bowers 101 if it's double tight end starts. And Trey McBride would be first round as well. Like an FFPC, Brock Bowers, like it would kind of it might resemble like tight end premium stuff, but it'd be even higher than that. I don't know. I mean, tight end premium, he would be there around like Bijan and them probably, but I don't know. What do you think, Steve? Do you think two if it was two wide receiver, two tight end, two running backs, one flex, do you think Bowers where do you think Bowers would go? I know you're not as big on Bowers as a lot of us. When when Cam finds out you did not take him, he will go to therapy. I'll meet him there. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If it's two tight ends, he's the 101 and McBride may be the 102. Like it would destroy tight end ADP. Yeah, I that's what I think. I think he'd be like McBride may not be the 102, but it right. I mean, so like if it's a must start, like so they have leagues that's like all flex positions and Bowers doesn't go higher in that, but you don't a two tight end would be crazy. Yeah. So I mean, you may even have Kittle go in the first round in a two tight end set. No flex, 2-2-2-2. But everybody's starting two, right? So everybody has to have three. So half the draft that's only taken two is now taking three. All right, we got Zach Ertz, bam. We got Mark Andrews, Zach Ertz. We got a stack there. We got a stack there. We got a stack there. We don't have any bringbacks yet, but we got this. I'm digging this team. Kittle should go much closer to Bowers and McBride anyway. Yeah, like Kittle's ADP is the reason I have. So every time I take McBride, when I get to that pick, Kittle's the best pick on the board by far. And if I don't take McBride, somebody falls like JMO, and it's like, well, why can't this? Why can't it just work the other way? Why can't JMO fall when I take McBride or Devontae Smith? And whenever I don't take McBride, why can't like all of those be gone, and then I feel better about the McBride pick or the Kittle pick? Let's see, Raz style. Ugh. So I actually have a really fun idea, but I don't know how the community would love it. Wandale? I don't remember what I have here. That's probably, yeah, we'll just do that. That's fine. I can stop there if I want. Still need some running backs. I should have taken Milrow, honestly. That's who I should have taken. Give me JT and Kittle over McBride and Mixon. At ADPs, yeah. Every price should move up, but unlike with QB, it's not like they're scoring more points than the other positions are replacing. But yeah, I totally agree. Kittle moves up big in all tight ends. Yeah. And like you're gonna start see like Cole Kmet would be drafted every draft. Tyler Higbee every draft. Hey, what's up, Tyler? How we doing, sir? So on I was gonna let you know, I think Monday you and Tom usually go live 4 p.m. Central at the same time I do. BBG's coming on my channel. I think he's not coming on until 5, so I'm just going to push my start back an hour, just so you know. Figure that'd help everybody out. It would just make more sense all around. Then I can actually watch your stream again. I miss watching those live. Just build a Superflex team with 6 Ravens, too many. I mean, if you want, when this is over, I can show you my Homer Chiefs build I did. Like the $5 I just burnt and set offerings on. So I actually took a little Taysom Hill in the little board too. I took him in like 3 drafts because it was a time box that nobody else was really taking him. I don't think like it was 20 rounds, so like I didn't hate it. I'm not saying it was great, but I threw a couple shots in there. We will be doing that or that. That's what we're doing. We'll be doing Jarquez Hunter every time. I love Jarquez. So right now we got CMC, Kenneth Walker, Travion Henderson, Pacheco, Rashad White, Jarquez Hunter. We got DJ Giddens may come back around. What wide receivers are available? I don't know. There's a couple wide receivers I like here. I could just take the Demario Douglas stack as well. Give me 2 stacks. I knew Steve was taking Pat Bryant. Like he's the guy I really wanted, but I knew there was no actual chance. I knew that was dead and gone. Just dead and gone. But yeah, I will have to be leaving after this. I haven't slept. I haven't slept very much the last couple days. Actually, want to get more than 5 hours or 4.5 hours tonight. We will. What tight ends we have? Maybe we just do that. It's one of these two. Do I want the third tight end in Chig that's stacked? I think I just want Giddens. Yeah, I just want Giddens on this team. And then we got what? One more. Oh, we got 3 picks left. Okay. Yeah, so we got 3 picks left. What's up, Vapor? I'm not sure if Tyler heard my little chat that was directed at him, but I definitely directed that at him. Oh, by the way, Tyler, that was a pretty nice little BBM you did on the jog. Ladies and gents and emo. Love that vaporware. Yeah, so I did just so you know, Steve, like I actually got like a $1 free trial for StreamYard. I set a little something up. I'll probably be messing with that. I'm probably gonna switch over there. It looks like it's way easier to set everything up. Since it's not customizable on the one that we done, like I definitely want to get to something different. Sorry you had to deal with it. Let's look and see what Minnesota Headhunter done. Kyler Murray, Dak Prescott, Brock Bowers. He took Bowers early last time too. Josh Jacobs, James Conner, Adams, Devontae Smith, Zay Flowers, Debo, Daniel Jones, Ramondre, Tyler Warren, Mims, Likely, Shipley, Wilson, Estime. Okay. I'm going to take an upside shot here with Elijah Arroyo. Yeah, the thing is that like the 800 a year kind of sucks. Whenever, yeah, I mean it just sucks. But like it was 27 a month to use the program I was using, which is a massive difference than the other price. They just don't have the customizable. It's not as customizable. So yeah, but I'll get that. Like I don't think it's good. Like I learned the other thing. I don't think this one's going to be that hard. Like I'll figure it out. I'm going to spend Monday morning messing with that. All right, so I'm probably going to go ahead and tack on a random quarterback here. Let's see. What do I have? Uh, we'll just we'll just take a Mariota share because I can. We'll just go ahead and do that. I don't love it. I just wanted the Mariota share. I'm just clicking buttons right now. I feel pretty good about this team overall. Uh, the player I'm wanting to take here is not most likely not going to be drafted. So like it's a player I don't think I've seen drafted yet. So is drunk Mariota. Nice. Yeah, thanks everybody for coming out. I appreciate it. Like not the normal time, just popped up. I've had a good time. I'm hoping you guys did too. We're gonna go ahead. I guess if Iomanner is available, I'll just take him. I don't have any bringbacks. I've been taking some Brandon Cooks, by the way, in this. Since I've been taking Rattler late. We'll take DK, Mac Hollins, Polk. Um, yeah, yeah. So Burks is actually kind of practicing, which is crazy. Yeah, I haven't taken Io Manor like almost at all since the big board. But I'll take him if he makes it back for sure. All right, so team's done. We got a 4-7-6-3. We got Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Cam Ward, Marcus Mariota, running backs. Christian McCaffrey, Kenneth Walker, Travion Henderson, Isaiah Pacheco, Rashad White, Jarquez Hunter, DJ Giddens, Wide receivers, Nico, Calvin Ridley, Matthew Golden, Kyle Williams, Wandale, Alec Iomanor. Tight ends, Andrews, Ertz, Arroyo. I love it. Like, if Daniels doesn't learn to not take big hits, get a few more. Yeah. I have 0 Corley shares this year. I've thought about taking them, though. But anyway, thanks, everybody. If anybody was in here and they want me to go over their team, let me know. Oh, let's look over this dumpster fire. So this dumpster fire I done just for fun. I went Patrick Mahomes and then Bo Nix, because having the same quarterback in this, like if this is the shootout game, like I don't know the data, but it feels like you would want to optimally stack the quarterbacks to try to hit the right game in this format, right? I don't know for sure, but it feels like if you got that Josh Allen, Matthew Stafford game from last year, like wheels up, right? But we got Patrick Mahomes, Bo Nix, and then New Orleans quarterback, Bucky Irving, Chase Brown, James Conner, Jordan Mason, Spears, Elijah Mitchell, Keaton Mitchell, and then we got Rice, Worthy, Hollywood, and then we missed out on one pick. We got Olave, Pat Bryant for the bringback, Darius Slayton, Jalen Coker, Mark Andrews, and Njoku. I actually don't hate the team, but I only did it to get all 3 of those with this. And it still, ADP still kind of worked out for me. And like I got a little bit like Bucky Irving, Chase Brown feels really good. I'm a little thin week 10 at wide receiver with Olave, Bryant, Slayton, and Coker, but that's just 1 week. And one of those 3 should hit somewhere every week. Hey, no problem, sir. But anyway, thanks everybody. I'll do a stream at some point tomorrow night, probably slightly earlier. But thanks for coming out.